The name of our program today is Sacred Cow, Purple Cow, Cash Cow. So, you're driving down the highway through rolling farmland, hay bales, a tractor, maybe a combine or two, cows dotting the pastures, brown and white, black and white, spotted, splotched, purple. Purple? Wait a minute, do they make cows in purple? You slam on the brakes, and as safely as you can, you pull to the side of the road. You got to take a closer look.
The purple cow, that's the one that gets noticed. And getting noticed is really what makes all the difference. Sales, which we all aspire to, are of course an obvious and important result of getting noticed. But it's not just about the sale. It's about exposure, about getting you and your work seen in a way that sets you apart. Maybe in print, maybe on the web, maybe on the runway, maybe on the small screen, or on the body of a famous actor. Being picked out from among all the others in the field can open doors of all sorts, from exhibitions and professional opportunities to sales of custom and already existing work. It's all about raising awareness about you, your work, and your approach. You become known for that thing that only you do. You're building your brand. Making work that is purple is certainly one way to catch attention, but it's not the only way. Being purple is also about being strategic. Purple cow strategies involve redefining and confounding expectations, presenting things that already exist, the work that you already make, in an entirely new, unexpected context.
Our program today was inspired by this TED Talk by Seth Godin, How to Get Your Ideas to Work. And I hope you've had time to look at this lecture before the conference, but if not, it's online and available anytime. I highly recommend that you watch this lecture. Seth Godin says that things that decide what get talked about, what gets done, what gets changed, what gets purchased, what gets built is remarkable. And remarkable is a really cool word because we think it just means neat, but it also means worth making a remark about. In this lecture, Seth Godin points out a strategic example of marketing like a purple cow. And here's an example in the lecture. In order to boost sales, the manufacturers of silk took silk from the organic food aisle and they moved it to the dairy case. Now, this is really important. The important point here is that silk does not need to be refrigerated until the package is open, so it doesn't actually need to be sold in the dairy case. Instead, by making silk in the dairy case and putting it right next to milk, the silk label stood out. It was purple. People noticed it. And the wholesome, comforting dairy case also gave silk a kind of credibility. Consumers who may have never walked down the organic food aisle, they tried silk, they bought it, and the market for silk expanded. And the market for silk expanded with a new audience because of this purple cow remarkable marketing.
So it's really a change of context. And this change of context can happen in many ways. From the unexpected art installation to a guy in a gorilla suit running around the lobby full of hungover metalsmiths on a Saturday morning at a resort hotel in the Arizona desert. That was, of course, last year's SNAG conference. Taking a service or a product and presenting it in a new and different way, or introducing it to a totally new and even counterintuitive audience. Our speakers today will share some of their experiences and strategies for becoming that unexpected purple cow and help us all to get a little more purple. Our program is broken into 5 topics: video and photography, pop-up stores, the experience economy, using websites and mobile platforms, and accessing fashion and style magazines. Listen, we realize that talking about being a purple cow is not enough. Simply changing the color of a farm animal when it's standing in the field of farm animals isn't going to cut it. We need to look beyond the color, beyond the bovine, beyond the pasture even. It's all about context.